Welcome back to SJU. Good morning. F9. I'm Roxy Stryer. F9. Everybody know what? All right, good call. Benny G in the house.
Hey. Good morning.
Hey. If you had to title F9, what would it be?
F9.
Oh my God.
Embrace the chaos.
So lame. All the people who knocked themselves out on the boat waiting for you today or whatever they had to do between last week and today just had to hear that.
I appreciate that every Fast and Furious movie follows its own naming convention. There should be no consistency in this franchise. I love it.
That's a very good point.
Furious 5, Fast 6, 7, who cares? The only consistency is change.
You know who cares? Sasha Pearl Raver.
I care so much.
Yo.
I'm so excited.
I was going to give you crap for having not been here for a really long time, but apparently you've been an incredibly busy lady. Selling screenplays and stuff.
That's right.
Like,
Not just any screenplays. I feel like this one goes out to my old TV talk partner. A script that is being produced by the producer of Bad Boys for Life.
what?
Yeah, girl. We're gonna go make a movie. Hopefully.
Was that a Josh McCougar reference?
Hell yeah.
Because did you see that his show was announced today finally?
what show?
Well, you guys can go check out his Instagram.
What
He did an
show?
exclusive drop there, what he's working on. I'm nervous that I don't want to say what it is
If
in
it's on
case I'm not allowed to
Instagram.
say, but he said it. So
Yep.
go
It
look.
was on Instagram.
Don't
I'm
look
sure.
at his Instagram.
All right, we'll look later.
Shout out to him, and also shout out to the guy who agrees with me on everything on the planet, Dan Merle.
Hello.
Let's talk about
Hello.
1917 and
Dan,
Yeah,
that's quite
I'm
the-
so excited to counterbalance the show with the countdown to the next Yorgos Lanthimos trailer that I will host, and we'll do all of these activities, but about weird Greek directed films.
Dan,
I'm in.
not only that, but we
Get
have
you a
to,
man who can do both, you know? It's like,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, Killing of a
Spenny.
Sacred Deer, F9 double feature.
And you wonder why I'm single. I gotta find the man that can do both. Okay, question for you though, because I've got to talk about the knife in the room.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
What's up?
I brought it because, Spencer brought it. Spencer gave me this many years ago, like 4 or 5 years
Yeah.
ago for my birthday. It is a Fast and Furious. I feel like I'm on the show.
Knife talk.
Yeah, Knife Talk's like,
Knife Talk.
what we have here is the Furious Knife. It has got a green handle and a camouflage / animal print blade.
It's got speed holes.
It's got speed holes and a handle. It has a spring release blade that is easily retractable. Folks, only
Oh my God.
5,000 of these were made. This is a genuine licensed item, number 46785, the Fast and Furious blade with the leopard print camouflage handle. Print on the blade so that if you stab someone, apparently they know who did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a Universal Studios sanctioned product, and you can have it now for the low price, 2 monthly payments of $19.95. Folks, these are gonna go fast. This is the display.
Call the number on your screen, folks. Call the number on your
These are gonna
screen.
go fast. I'm telling you, we don't get
And
these
furious.
in stock very
That one right
fast.
there.
Yes, thank you, Roxy.
Yes.
These are gonna go fast and furious.
Fast and Furious.
This is a one of a kind item.
Up next, we have a Minions katana. This is a katana
Spenny, I am
made
just-
of Minions.
I'm very curious. Did you wrap it like when you gave it
I
to
don't
him?
recall.
It was in that really hard to open
Yeah, it was-
plastic.
it was in a hard
like
shell
you
plastic
have to
case.
cut. Ironically, you have to cut to open.
Yeah.
There's
You
need a knife to get
inside
the
of
knife.
it.
Yeah.
That
And
first.
you
This
saw
is not
it.
for the man who only has one
But
knife.
this is how much I like Spencer. Is I've kept it. And
Yeah, it comes in
all
handy.
these years. Yeah.
Because otherwise you wouldn't.
No. No, I would not.
Well, it's making its debut
Don't
on
bring a knife to a
SJU.
movie fight.
Oh, I like
girl.
I'm really nervous right now because you guys have all of these good roasts and lines, and I'm the one who's supposed to be roasting everybody by the end of today's show. So
You're gonna be great, girl.
we'll see how that goes. You guys gave enough thumbs up, so I'll be doing the roasting. I decided not to do it freestyle out of nerves of that I would say something really weird. Not that this isn't weird. So I wrote you guys all an amazing
We would not
roast.
want this show to get weird.
Yeah, no, that would be
No,
really
no,
bad. That would
God
be
forbid.
so bad. Speaking of not getting weird, we're also playing Fast and the Furious Pictionary today. So there is that.
Love it.
And we wanted to talk about that F9 trailer this morning, but you
Trailer.
You can't talk about a trailer when it didn't. Oh, you were nervous that I messed up, but I didn't. I was not talking about the teaser.
You're right. The trailer actually drops, what, in a couple hours?
No,
It
soon.
does.
Like it 39 minutes.
Maybe by the end of the show. show.
Wait, so is this an actual countdown to the release? Are we
Yeah.
having a
Oh, yeah.
simultaneous event now?
Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to be early.
The concert starts pretty much when we end this show.
The concert.
so the
Okay, so
Will
this is like
concert
the
is
prelude
after.
to Rockin' Eve.
This is the
Yeah.
pre-show to the pre-show.
This is the
to
red
Watch
carpet.
this
countdown.
and then go to
Yeah.
the concert.
Yeah.
This is the event of 2020 so far.
It is.
So we definitely are going to talk about what is going to happen in that trailer. We'll just
Oh my God, I'm
prep
so
everybody for
excited.
it.
I'm so excited, you guys. Truly, like, I'm not kidding. This is my favorite franchise, and I really do feel like this is the movie. Look, no shade. I love F. Gary Gray. I love this movie. I love all of the films. 8 was not what I wanted it to be.
F8?
F8.
Okay.
The fate of
The
the
hate.
The hate of the Furious.
You're a hater.
Is that
was
why
not-
they did that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Because F8, that's why they
Yeah.
fate?
Fahate. Yeah.
Fate
Where
of the
have I
Furious.
been?
Where have you been? But that movie did not do what I think fans
Yeah.
wanted. It didn't do what I think Vin Diesel wanted.
Oh, I
And
think it
this-
did exactly what Vin Diesel wanted, which was the problem, which was a lot of Vin Diesel acting.
Well, okay, we will be talking about all the other movies because we
This
will be
one.
doing a ranking of our top 5
But
of
this
them.
one, I believe, is going to be the fan service movie that I really want. I did.
think
why
that
do you
was
think
Hobbs
they-
and Shaw.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, because Hobbs and Shaw reset the timeline. Hobbs and Shaw made villains heroes and totally changed everything, which means now we get to do what the Star Trek with Chris Pine did. We're basically resetting everything.
Well, we can discuss this
I'm
later.
telling you, I have a feeling. I've been saying this for years. Everybody wants justice for Han. I'm gonna call my shot like Babe Ruth. I feel like the tagline on F9 is gonna be like "Justice is coming" or "We're driving for justice."
I think it's already
or,
a storm is coming or something
No,
like that.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be justice.
Okay.
Something.
Regardless
I
of what
believe.
they've said, she knows what it's
I
going to be.
believe. I believe.
I have my own theory.
Yeah.
I was looking up F9.
Yeah.
Because it's an odd choice. F9, put your tinfoil hats on. F9 on a Macintosh, if you press F9, it opens mission control.
Oh, you think they're going to
I think
space?
they're going to space, baby.
Wait, I thought F9 was an airplane. Is it not an airplane?
What?
F9, isn't it? Like
Oh, an
a kind of
F9
airplane?
something probably.
So maybe
but-
this is like a Top Gun Maverick.
There's gonna be
Fast
some
and Furious
aviation
crossover.
involved.
Well, I think F9, the
Dan,
key on the
how?
keyboard, it's we're in a simulation. You know, Dom is like, it's gonna be like the Matrix. Like he thinks he's on a farm, like retired with Letty, but like he gets pulled out of the Matrix and everything.
Cypher. Charlize Theron's there.
Cypher pulls him out.
You guys have put
I think
a
this has
lot
gone
more
a little
thought.
too far, but I do not think that you are completely off track. I think we're gonna you guys. I think Lucas Black is coming back. I think all kinds of things are happening in this movie.
He got his
Well,
literal one shot.
we don't know based off of this small teaser that Vin Diesel dropped, the teaser to the trailer that he put out, any of that stuff that you guys are talking about. But what did you guys think about this little teaser that was like 2 seconds long and showed us pretty much nothing? Dan?
Oh, it
If he
showed us
doesn't jump
everything.
on that tractor and speed off that farm,
Oh my god.
then they've missed a massive
Yes.
opportunity.
Yeah.
This
Get
My
down to
chair
my
just
level.
My chair just
You just
got
lowered your chair. You got
Little-
to put
Chair's
some
trying to
sweet
make me fast
suspension
and
on it.
furious.
Little does he know that I
It's got
did that.
hydraulics.
Yeah.
It's the wrong kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah. No. If he doesn't jump on that tractor, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
All right, Spenny,
Well, look.
I'll look.
This is amazing. That after the events of his life, that he would start farming. He's from. Where is he from? He's from.
He's from Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, but like, yeah, but
Do you think he watched Picard? And was like,
yeah, that they're Picarding him.
Yeah.
That this guy who's like a street racer, like / car parts stealer from
He never steals car parts.
Fast and Furious 1.
He wins them.
He's part of a crew that steals. Well, I guess they're not.
No,
they're stealing like
they're
VCR combos.
DVD players.
Yeah, because this movie came out in
big money in
1998.
that. Big money in
Stealing
that.
trucks full of VCRs.
Sasha, when did you sign up to be his lawyer? He has not stolen car parts.
It's just funny to me that he would retire to a quiet life of farming, of like working the land. It's
But he's still
hilarious
working
to
on
me.
cars. He's still like teaching his kid how to.
Spencer, he's a father.
I'm a farmer, not a farmer.
What speculation do we have? Like, why is he on this farm?
He's looking for a quieter life. I mean, okay, so we know that Brian, R.I.P. We love Brian O'Connor.
But not
we
in
love Paul
universe.
Walker.
He's
alive and
alive.
well.
Right, but we've now got Brian, the little kid,
Yes.
as an homage, and that kid is old. That kid is like 4 years old, so this is like 5 years after whatever happened in F8.
Yeah.
Fate.
Fate.
So
I can't believe I didn't put that together.
I feel like he needed to take some time. He needed a quieter life. He needed to get away from like the things that he had done, just like Brian did. Brian had the pregnant wife, Jordana Brewster. We're gonna go live a quieter life. They're making different choices now.
Fascinating turn of events, though. Jordana Brewster has her own character poster for this film.
Good
So,
for her.
like,
What is that?
What's going on here? She's like, Brian and I broke up. Like, what's she doing in this
She's always
movie?
been low grade tech.
Okay.
Like they brought in Tej to be like the high grade tech, but I think she might be part of that. But
Tej is that Natalie Emanuel or is that Ludacris?
Would be Ludacris.
Okay, that's Ludacris.
Ludacris.
Because she's a
Chris
hacker too.
Bridges.
They're
They
overloaded
brought
on hackers.
There's a lot of hackers. Listen,
So many hackers.
They went from VCIs to hackers. It's tech.
Yeah.
But I
F9.
think there actually is a possibility that they will say if she's back and Brian is not, Brian might officially be gone in the series.
Yeah, but also here's what excites / concerns me. I think John Cena is playing Dominic Toretto's brother, so this might be a Toretto family reunion. Jordana Brewster, Vin Diesel, John Cena.
Listen,
perfectly
there's
related.
obviously muscle mass that runs in the family.
Yeah.
God damn, look at that man. That is like. Also, wait, do you by Jonathan?
That's
Do you
gotta be
have the Vin
Photoshopped.
Diesel? Do you
Yeah.
have the Vin
Look
Diesel
at the
poster by
size
any
of his
chance?
hands.
Yeah.
It's like he's wearing Hulk hands.
Okay. Oh, it's so good.
How do they decide which color smoke do you get behind you?
I don't
Wait,
know.
no, go to the John Cena one.
Oh, come on. It's so good.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, his hands,
Was
they're
I
bigger than
right?
his head.
It's like they put like Hulk hands on a G.I. Joe.
Yeah, like,
it's like they
that
put the Hulk
can't be
hands in the
real.
arms.
Can we zoom in on those hands? I don't even know if that's possible, Jonathan.
That's
but I
so
just like
good.
wanna.
He's
this
like,
is
"Give me a
one
sec."
I need to see like really. That. Do you think that they did
Oh,
go
there
in
we
and
go.
edit?
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
that's not.
Yeah,
that is
that's-
not
he's just all that man.
physiologically possible.
Big hands.
Look at that. He really does look like he ate Mark Wahlberg.
Yes, he does. 100%.
Yes. And he's still chewing, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Still swallowing him.
I have no issue with more Torettos coming in. I am thrilled with more Torettos. I think that's
and this Toretto specifically.
That would explain the return of Jordana Brewster because it's like it's a Toretto family
Yeah.
affair.
I like the slow fade away of the big
Slowly.
So
Spenny, keep it up.
That was like Star Wars.
you guys, this is
All right, so
it's so exciting. This is only getting me more fun.
we might not know exactly why he's on the farm. Maybe a quieter life. Maybe he's trying to steal more car parts from underneath the farm. We don't know what's buried there. But we do know about the other movies that have come out, and we know our own rankings of them. So I do want to get into this because I have a oh, you've got no you know everybody's ranking.
I don't know yours yet. I have to get yours.
No, here's the thing. You guys know I have the attention span of a gnat in movies when it comes
Well,
to
these
these
movies are
franchise.
perfect for you.
When it comes to franchise movies
I
like
have a
this,
franchise for you.
when it comes to these movies, they all blur together for me. Like, unless you remind me, this one took place in the snowbanks, and I'm like, oh yeah, we went to the snow.
was 8. That was 8.
Yeah,
That was 8.
So that's what
Yeah.
it takes for me to.
Summary.
So I'll just be my list will be the merged list of everybody.
She's sweet.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay. Well, but this kind of throws a monkey wrench into it. 'cause,
I'm all about monkey
We have
wrenches.
because we're determining our top ones, right? Well, maybe this will help. Okay, because there's four movies that all three of us had.
Can I guess?
On our list.
You guys
Can I
remind
guess?
them
those
to me,
four
and
I think
I'll
are
let you know.
automatically in. And Rox,
They're
you can
in.
help us determine.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
about that?
Yeah.
Can I guess what those 4 were?
Sure.
I'm guessing 1, 5, 7, and here's where the toss-up comes. 1, 5, 7, 6.
That's correct.
All right.
Those four movies were all three on our list.
All of
So
the later ones are better. 6, 7, and
I
8 were
disagree,
all
but
fun.
that's fine.
And 1
you
was
know.
really good
there's
too.
one that we can
One is
eliminate, which is
perfect.
that no one had Too Fast, Too Furious on their
Yeah.
list.
Yeah,
So
that one is gone.
That's gone. So
Way too much
Roxy,
Tyrese in that movie.
you're gonna
No.
have to break this tie
Okay.
here because there's 3 other movies that we all had.
I know exactly what it is. If the movie
There's Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Yes.
There's Fast and Furious.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Underrated.
And there's
Yeah.
The Fate of the Furious.
well,
Nope.
just
Which
because
one of those goes into the top
this
5?
is a clear winner for me, and I know that I didn't understand the pun in the title, but this for sure is Fate.
Because
Okay.
of the title.
No, not because of the title, because it's the one that I remember the most. Because it's the most recent. No, it's because it's the one that I like the best. I love Fast and the Furious 8. I
Wait, have you
love
seen
that
Tokyo
movie.
Drift?
I've seen all of them.
Tokyo Drift, I feel like, is so underrated, and so is Fast and Furious.
Well, yeah, I love Fast and Furious because it's the return to form. You know, you
Yeah.
brought back the whole cast and you had them going through the tunnels and the Mexican border. It's really relevant. But
That's why it should win.
yeah,
the relevancy of
problem
the
with Tokyo
border.
Drift is like they're trying something new, and I respect that. You know, they weren't afraid to take risks. Whole new setting, whole new star.
Lucas
It's got
Black, little Bow Wow.
Yeah, it's got the most like street racing, and it's also bizarre that it takes place like chronologically after
Yeah.
Fast 6 or whatever, and yet they're all using like T-Mobile sidekicks, like paging each other. And stuff like, so I guess
also-
Japan's going through a real retro thing.
You got Han, man. You got Han.
And you got Han.
You guys both had it on your list?
No, I did not.
No, I had it on mine. I went controversial and went 3 for
It's
my
just
number
Lucas
5
Black
pick.
is like a human brick.
Dude, I want Lucas Black back in 9. Lucas Black. Wait, come on. He's Baby Sling Blade. What do you have against Baby Sling Blade?
That explains him perfectly. I don't want to watch Baby Sling
I
Blade
feel
star
like
in my
you
street
guys
racing
need
movie.
to see F9 together. Like, you need to sit next to each other
sure.
for
Probably.
F9.
I've seen the movie like
And comment.
17
She'll probably get to see it
times.
early, so
I'll
I'll go
see
in the
all
second
of them.
time.
I will see it as many times as you guys want.
Dan,
So
give
we
us
have
the
our
top
we're
five.
ranking our 5
Yeah.
now. So now we're ranking our 5. The 5 movies that are in are Fast 5, Furious 7, The Fast and the Furious, Fast and Furious 6, and The Fate of the Furious.
See, and F9 keeps us guessing. I love. They're always bringing something new to the table.
I mean, can we
F9's such a rap
consensus? Spencer and I both ranked Fast 5 number 1. Mm-hmm. Can we just agree that that's number 1?
Well, can I just make an argument for why 1 should be number 1?
Sure.
Let's say, because if you don't have 1,
Oh, good. I'll break this tie.
you do not have what sets up every film that follows. And like the horrible Point Break remake, right? That shouldn't even have existed. Let's say that had kicked off a franchise. Every film that followed would have been like that piece of garbage, that flaming turd Point Break remake.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this was also a Point Break remake, but it created a franchise through which every other film had to follow, and that is why I feel like 1 should be given the honor spot.
Well, I have to be honest, though.
I'm going to bring
Yeah.
Star Trek into this. Ha! Star Trek the Motion Picture started the Star Trek franchise, but I would never say that it's a better movie than Wrath of Khan, because yes, it started the franchise, but it's boring and slow. I'm not gonna, even as a Trekkie, I'm not going to give that enough respect to say that it's better than, that it deserves number 1 because it started the franchise. I think that it gave it room to grow.
Well, we are doing an actual movie fight later, but just for this like brief little
enough.
movie fight round, I will say that one of my least favorite arguments that people use in fights is that because it's first, it's the best because it sets up the whole world. It just is not. It doesn't always work that way, and you got to pay respect to it because of what it did. But
Fair.
you could come in though.
I'm going to lean with
on
Spenny and Dan on this
All right,
one.
so we're
Yeah.
going 5.
We're going
Fast 5, number
Listen.
1.
5 first.
Fate,
But I do-
safe going through the
I
streets
do
of
think
Rio.
that the
Can't beat
first
that.
one-
It's the
So
introduction of The Rock. You know, you could start with 5 and not
There's
miss much.
the most homoerotic fight of all time in that movie, and the only reason you can tell the difference between Vin Diesel and The Rock is because The Rock has a goatee.
That's true.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's just 2 giant, sweaty, bald men rolling all over each other.
If only John
oily-
Cena
So
was there.
sensual.
Making contractually
I will
obligated
give you
hits
this,
against each
though.
other. The same amount of punches landed.
Sasha, I'll give you this though. I do think that there's an argument to be made that 1 is 2. 1 is number 2.
One is
Yeah.
number 2.
Right.
Sure.
One is number
yeah,
2.
I'm on board with that.
I could put 1 at 2.
I Spencer and I both had it ranked at 3, but Sasha had it ranked at 1, so I think that's fair.
All
I think
right,
it's fair to
nice, yay.
put The Fast
There you go.
and
There we
The
go.
Furious at number 2.
1 is 2. 1 is 2.
1 is 2.
So number 3, I think. Well, okay, let's talk about number 3.
Ryan liked that. for some
Sasha,
reason.
you ranked Furious 7 second. I
did.
ranked Furious 7 second.
Yeah.
Spencer, you ranked Furious 7 fifth.
Whoa!
Furious 7 is
afraid of
very
feet?
high
Are you
for me.
okay with putting it number 3?
okay
in our
with
It's
list?
very high for me.
Furious 7 is so good.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
6 and 7. I docket points for not really escalating from 6. I didn't think it was that much better, whereas each one has been a step
They
up.
drove cars from building to building.
Yeah, and it
That
holds
was
up.
it. That
No,
was
seven
cool. I
is-
felt like
7 is
the
3.
movie peaked there, and then isn't that the one where it ends in like a parking garage?
No, that's the one where it ends with Paul Walker driving off into
Well,
the
there's
sunset
that, but I
because
mean
RIP.
action-wise.
Yes,
Action-wise.
Vin Diesel stomps a parking garage to death,
I felt
and that's amazing.
Yeah, it's the one that ends in New York, and it's like they shot their wad too
That's
early.
the
in
thing
that
about
movie.
a street
No,
fight.
they're in LA, they're
The
not in New York.
street
Or whatever. Oh, yeah, they go like
always
back on
It's
our
New
turf.
York.
It took a step down in the finale instead of a step up.
So-
Where they're like, let's go back to an LA parking garage.
I have never seen more men leaving a urinal weeping than at the end of Furious 7. I mean, Furious 7 is like...
Do you do that a lot?
Yeah.
You stake out urinals to see how many men are weeping?
It's just putting such a strange visual in my mind. Now, going to this 4th spot, guys. This 4th spot, I know that this isn't what you guys would do. I would put 8 there, but I know that that's not even on your guys' list, and it's
Yeah.
and it's last on yours.
It's 4th
so
on
clearly
Sasha's.
It needs to be 6.
It's 2nd on Spencer's. It's 4th on mine. So I guess
it's
by
6.
default, Fast and Furious 6 or
6
Furious
is
6 or
4.
Fast 6 or
They brought a tank.
so Fast and
so
Furious
good.
6 is number 4.
And we go to London.
which means that
Fate
the
is-
Fate of the Furious
Yeah.
is number 5.
Let me ask you guys
Great.
this: Do you
I'm
think
cool with
that
that
it?
list.
Yeah,
do you think that
that's
it's
a good list.
likely that F9 will crack your top 5?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It would not be a
Yes.
hard thing to do. I'll say that. Because for me, when I was making my list, Brian was like, "Dan, what's your list?" I was like, "Fast 5, I guess 7." Whatever.
Yeah.
No, 9. If 9 brings back Han, 9 goes to my number 3 spot.
How? He died. We saw him die.
Then how is Jason Statham a hero now?
Exactly.
No, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Han is back. I want Lucas Black back. I want dude, Gal Gadot is back.
You want the
guys,
Avengers.
it's on.
You want the
It's
end game.
on.
You want them to all step out of the portals, but in
That's
a
actually
lowered Honda
the
Civic.
F9 Mission Control.
Yeah.
To Major Tom.
Time machine.
Fell into a time.
Oh, Gal
portal.
Gadot comes back.
I'm telling you.
right.
It is.
wow.
You guys, it's like you're ready for movie fights now, and we're not there yet,
So
guys.
excited.
We're not there. We
So
will get
excited.
there, but we
All
have to
right.
get through Pictionary first. Curious, what do you guys think at home? I'm sure you have thoughts on this.
The final list one more time.
1521374658.
That's the list.
Remember?
Yes.
Did you just give out your digits?
Yeah, that's my digits. Give me a call.
Call that number.
877-530-99. So make sure that you guys call that. That's where you can find
I
Dan.
wonder if you called 152 137 4658.
Wait, no.
That's how you get the
I thought it
official
started with
fast.
5. I thought it started with
No,
5.
I'm
No,
starting with
one
like
is
the
five.
like
Oh,
position
1, 5,
1.
Got it, got it, got it.
All right, one more time, Dan.
Ready? 152 137
137
4658.
4658.
We need one more number.
Oh yeah, we're missing.
No,
a
you
number.
don't.
No, you're not. That's a 10-digit
10.
phone. That's
No,
with the
'cause
area code.
You need the one.
Oh, you
One
no, you don't
beforehand.
need to
So
dial.
I'll add
Why
another
didn't you-
one before
Yeah.
it.
You don't have to do that when you're in the United States.
All right, one more time, Dan.
All right, so you started with
One.
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 He's gonna call it
152, right?
One is
Yeah.
a country code.
137 4658.
58.
No, he's about to
Speakerphone.
call. He's gonna call somewhere
Speakerphone.
in Europe.
It's not going to work.
Speakerphone.
Verizon
Yeah.
Yeah, here,
Oh.
wait, a new idea.
Okay,
What you
new-
need to do is you have to do 5 as the first one. So do 5,
Okay.
5
2,
2 1
1,
37 4658.
and then
right.
add a 9 because
Add a 9?
is going to be the best movie ever. So 9.
But that's too many numbers for.
You know what? We'll get back
Let's
to you
get
guys
back
at
to
home.
this.
We'll let you know.
All right.
Oh, man, this
Should have done this off
sucks.
camera.
Yeah.
well.
Let us know how many different numbers you guys tried to call to make that work, and how you're feeling about all
I'm
this.
so sorry to anyone who we may have just doxed
Yeah, I know.
accidentally.
Don't forget to like this video. Come on.
my lawyer on the phone.
Do like this video. When you do enough likes, we do weird stuff, which is why I'm roasting everybody at the end of this episode. Also, subscribe, share, tell your friends about us, and turn on your notifications. Comment, hit that bell. It's like every time. It was close enough. Also, guys, we have other content on the channel that's awesome. Movie Fights, that's going to be live right after the Oscars. That's on February 9th. Are you guys ready to kick some butt that day?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Really? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
yes,
what's
of
your
hell.
ultimate fight? Like, what fight do you want going into the Oscars?
Oh. Can you ask me again later?
Yeah. Dan, do you have one?
Oh my God.
I mean, last year was tailor-made for a fight with the whole Green Book and everything, but I don't know. This year's so many good movies.
Yeah.
It's going to be, unless like something really unexpected happens and
La La Land.
they announce 2 movies incorrectly for Best Picture,
Yes.
which would be amazing.
Right now, do you think that it's going to be Sam Mendes in 1917? Do you
Yes.
think it's going to
Yes.
be? Do you think there's any chance that Bong or Parasite?
No.
Yes.
For director or for picture?
I think
Neither.
I think it is somewhat likely that Bong Joon-ho wins Best Director. I think it is far more likely and almost locked in that 1917 wins Best Picture.
I agree.
But
As
if
it
you were to
should.
say that Bong Joon-ho won Best Director, I would not be shocked.
I would be.
I would not be
You guys are
surprised.
cray-cray.
I would be so thrilled
Why
if
are we
Parasite won Best
cray-cray?
Picture.
Because Sam Mendes for the win. It was so incredible.
If I had to vote,
so
I'd vote
incredible.
for Sam Mendes, but you see this all the time. Like they have a movie like Parasite that is really good, and it gets locked out of some other pictures. You saw it with Roma last year, where it won Best International Film, it won Best Director, and then another movie won Best Picture.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they could give they could say, oh, we'll give it to Deakins, for the cinematography.
and Deakins
It's
will
gotta
get
be.
it.
And then-
It's gotta be.
yeah, and
That's
then,
just.
uh,
Thanks, Boo.
We'll go elsewhere for Best
Exactly.
Director.
I still think Sam Mendes is probably going to win Best Director, but I would not be shocked if Bong Joon-ho won Best Director.
All right.
Plus, the speech is going to be great.
Well,
Spread the love.
something that we can all agree on is that you guys should be supporting the links in the description below for the Australian wildfires. I know it's hard to figure out where to put your money, but we are vetting all of these links. And if you click in the links in the description below, you'll know a great place to support. And again, support the Australian wildfires. Sound weird. Support the combating of the Australian wildfires, which is, we're talking about this the entire month of January, which is almost up. What day is today?
Last last day of January.
31st.
So
Yep.
keep
Is today the 31st?
keep doing that after. Today is the last day.
Happy birthday, Mom. It's my mom.
Happy birthday, Lady
I
Merle.
love Dan's mom. She's so cute.
Has she been honest to you?
No.
No.
Well,
What?
Roxy got to meet her in Houston at a Schmodown event. She came to
that's
watch.
Yeah,
nice.
she's a national
sweet.
treasure.
She's such a gem. Oh, okay. I just looked over and thought you were playing with a knife still, and it made me nervous.
no.
But you were with the pen. I was like, oh god.
I'd bring my butterfly knife if I was going to do that.
All right, guys. Now it's the time that we've all been waiting for, the Pictionary game. I was just so good at this last time that Joe is making me do it again, which is awesome.
So does that mean you start?
No, it means
I
that
will
we all
start
suffer.
because I can't draw
Okay.
to save my life.
Great.
So I will embarrass myself so badly that no one else will have to worry about
Let's
embarrassing.
do it.
Okay, well, I'm going to just go over the rules really quickly, guys, because there's some really intense rules on this. You draw, we all guess.
We all guess what it
and,
is.
that's pretty much it. You get 30 seconds.
Okay.
From when we say go.
This is all Fast and Furious related.
Yeah.
These
But
are
it says
all-
I can say what movie this drawing is from, or no?
No, you can't say anything.
Okay.
Okay.
And they might be characters, they might be like phrases or things that happen,
Concepts.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I will.
I don't got friends, I got family. That's first. Go, go.
Okay.
All right, so Dan goes up
I
first.
can't. This is gonna be hilarious. I
I'm so
cannot
excited.
draw. Oh, that's your phone number.
You could take it if you want.
No, that's okay.
Nothing
I
good on
cannot
it.
draw a thing.
Let's find out.
I feel like this will really test like the true depths of my Fast and Furious love, though. If like he draws like a.
Are you a
six-figure-
big Fast
Yeah.
fan? Like you are just diehard?
It's my favorite. It's my favorite franchise
Ever.
Oh yeah, like when I go to Dodger games, I specifically divert because Toretto's garage is down this one street that's like 2 blocks away from Dodger Stadium, and I park there. And the best part about it,
And there's a lot of scenes in the Dodger Stadium parking lot.
Are you all
Like,
set? Don't
there's
show
a
me.
whole thing.
For the record, these are not like phrases. This is like a concept that I have to draw.
Yes.
Real loser.
I'm gonna be very I'm
boy.
gonna
I'm
be very
excited.
liberal in what I accept as an answer.
Okay.
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 Yes, that's why I'll
Let's start guessing now.
But that garage has tread marks all around the outside because people go and do
Burnouts there. Oh,
That's
Yeah,
very
because
cool.
they're like paying homage to Toretto's garage.
Gotta pay homage. All right, Damo, we're ready for you.
Ready.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your mark.
In 3, 2,
Is anyone timing?
1.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Ryan's
in space.
timing.
Go!
Go.
All right, it's a box.
It's a box.
It's a car.
It's jail.
Jail. We've been put in
it's
jail.
You're put in jail.
When the characters go to jail because they've been too fast and too furious.
The
The
Rock.
The
It's
Rock
the Rock
breaking out of
busting
jail.
out of jail.
The Rock
It's
and Statham breaking out of jail.
Yes.
and they're bringing out of
It's
jail
it's the-
because they love each other. Oh, for love! Yay!
Wow.
Yay!
All right.
Wow, that heart.
What was it? What was the actual?
It was
When they
The Rock and Jason Statham falling in love, lifting things in jail.
Oh yeah. It's a good,
All
it's a
right,
good scene.
here she goes.
Yay! Go, girl.
Sasha, you comment.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Fantastic. I mean, I feel like can't we all comment? Spencer, you comment now.
Roxy
Dan,
stepping up to the pen.
yeah.
She's walking.
see,
She's
yeah.
walking. It's
She's
a lovely
drawing
view. Hate
from
to
the
see you
hat.
leave. Love
Getting
to
her
watch
clue.
you go.
The clue is in.
The clue is in.
Clue's locked
now
in.
we are
Analyzing
She's
the
getting
clue.
ready. She's walking toward the
Seems to be
board.
a little confused.
I feel like this is more exciting
Ryan
than
has
the Super
chuckled and
Bowl.
said that's a very difficult one.
The
Okay,
Super
here
Bowl
we go.
this Sunday has nothing on this.
No, this
Here we
is the
go.
real
Do
must-see
you believe in
TV.
The audience
miracles?
is in rapt
Wrapped-
suspense.
Oh, she's ripped a
The
page.
page. Oh, she went with the rip, not the flip technique.
Oh, we're in
That's a
trouble.
very-
We're in trouble,
It's
she
only
says.
30 seconds of trouble, girly. And she's off.
Go.
All right.
It's a person.
All right, it's a
They're
person.
a stick figure. They're
It's a
running.
person.
They're in
They're running
jail.
towards the
It's
house.
It's the Dominic Toretto house. It's when the house gets exploded. It's when Paul Walker has to save his baby against the car.
It's
It's
Dom's
when.
house.
It's when they blow up
Yes,
Dom's
it's when
house.
they deliver the
No.
package and blow up the house.
Not that.
Oh, damn
okay,
it. The car
house
goes into the house.
plus
It's,
car.
it's in Abu Dhabi when they're driving through multiple buildings.
No, they're adding it's a garage.
It's the wrench.
Wrench. Dom's
It's-
garage. Wrench. Car garage.
What?
The first one.
The garage. It's a hat. There's a hat.
It's
There's
the family business.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Hard one. Go explain it to.
What was that?
What was
Who,
that,
who
Roxy?
came up with
Well, you
these?
come and explain. I'm gonna go get ready.
All right.
When the kid from Home Improvement is driving into a house in Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
Tried to draw the
Whoa.
kid.
Where's Joe?
Yeah.
Someone needs to explain to Joe how Pictionary works.
Yeah.
That's not a Pictionary
So I tried to draw
clue.
Home Improvement.
That's not a
Improvement.
Pictionary clue.
Easier.
And then I tried to draw a car.
like family.
Boo that clue.
Or like, baby oil.
I
or
didn't know
something.
how to
That's a
dra-
Pictionary clue.
Sasha appears to be ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. She's on the clock.
All right.
3, 2,
All right.
1, go.
Box.
All right.
A bucket.
Another house.
Home. A window. When the rock
it's
gets
a-
blown out of the window
it's a
by a
bucket.
grenade. Fighting Jason
It's a
Statham.
bucket.
hell?
It's tools.
Oh, it's
a
a submarine. It's
When the
submarine.
submarine busts through the ice.
Ice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Fate of the Furious, the 8th fact.
That was really good, Sasha.
Well, man, at this rate, we might have room for 2 rounds of Pictionary.
I just don't know if we.
Everyone does too. Okay.
Oh, that was fantastic.
everybody know? That was really
That was me
hard.
trying to draw a glass
Glass of ice. Yeah. With ice. I got that.
Okay.
I did get
But
that.
once I got that submarine in, I feel like it really changed the game.
Yeah,
well,
the
yeah, because
submarine
otherwise
was,
you were
yeah.
drawing a house with windows. So,
All right,
so
Spencer's at
submarine
the
going
board.
towards it helped.
He's
Yeah,
flipped.
thank you.
Spencer has gone
here
with
we
the
go,
flip
here we go.
technique.
Oh, what did I do?
More you did
we
the
all
rip
ripped.
technique. But
I
flipping
ripped
is
too.
more common in Pictionary.
You ready?
Ready.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Explosion. Smoke. Smoke.
Star, gas.
Angel.
It's an angel. It's Paul Walker's dead.
Han dies in a car explosion.
Yes.
Oh my God! How did you get that? What is
Well,
that?
it was smoke,
looks
and then that looked like an angel that was like rising up
That
out
was
of the.
smoke. It looked like the nucleus.
Han's not
of a-
dead.
Han's
Han's
dying.
coming back. Han is back in 9.
You guys.
That's what I want to see. That's what I want the final image of this F9 trailer to be.
Give
is
the people
Han.
Sung Kang.
How can you
Dude,
make that one
we got Justin
nine?
Lin back now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Han
we got
9.
Justice for Han.
Dude, we have CGI. You could bring back any. Okay. That's
Okay.
not a good idea. All right, Dan Merle. Show us what you got.
I'm very excited.
Also, how many times are we doing this?
One
more
everybody
time
going
through.
each.
Well, I've got to get my next one. I'm the only one not to
You're
get
gonna
it.
rock That
This
was a very hard one. That's
hard.
very hard.
Um.
You ready,
Okay.
Dan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No, he's thinking.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. It's a person and it's a woman.
Okay.
It's
It's
Michelle.
the-
It's
Michelle
Michelle
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
One of the 4 tough brunette
It's his
ladies.
daughter. It's a kid.
It's hair. It's hair.
Pull the
it's
hair.
A ghost.
It's
a
Letty
ghost of hair.
Amnesia.
It's
Letty's
Letty
back from the dead. Letty's back from the
It's
dead.
the
Child died. The child died.
Oh, Cypher. Cypher. Yes.
What was it?
She's a ghost.
Rose.
Cornrows.
Cornrows.
Oh my God, that's corn. Oh my God.
Where was the? Wait, where was the corn?
That's,
It was an
that's
ear of
an
corn.
corn
It's
that
not a
I
ghost.
Why does it have a face on
And
it?
then Rose. Those are like
those
the
are kernels.
Oh my God.
Cornrows.
Letty talk. Spencer
boy.
talk.
Oh, we're doing
Brains
great.
or whatever. I
So
don't know.
far
I didn't
we're
know how to
like
draw brains.
we're like
Just-
5 for 6.
Can I admit that I'm actually shaking? Like I feel like Pictionary gives me nos to the soul. I'm like,
Pictionary is nos. All right.
oh, she's ripping. She's ripping. She's going.
She's ripped.
She's ready.
She's ready.
Now she's excited.
Here
Oh,
we
this
go.
one,
2, 1,
Roxy's
go.
got this.
All right.
Okay.
A mushroom.
We've got
Ooh, it's a mushroom
we've
driving.
Got some type
It's a
of
submarine. It's a
It's an
burger.
ice
It's a
cream
burger.
sandwich.
It's a burger.
tuna sandwich that Brian liked.
A barbecue, barbecuing, grilling, a family
it's
barbecue.
It's Dom's family barbecue. Dom's father. Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's not family without barbecue.
Hell yeah! There we
was
go. Now we're cooking with gas. Family barbecue.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
The one where Rock and Vin Diesel would not be in the same shot at
I
the same
can't
time.
believe you
Not
got
as
it
the
based on
Ace
that.
ones. They all ended in family barbecue.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
I was like, how do I draw a barbecue? and that's what came out.
There it is.
apparently.
It's good. The burger got everyone on the right page.
yeah.
That is good.
Still have the marker.
Yeah, I
Oh,
I
Roxy
brought
stole
both
the
of the
marker.
markers.
Yeah. Oh, Roxy took both markers.
You never know what you need.
All right.
I will say for once, someone who's left-handed has an advantage in this game
Yeah.
because
True.
our mark is it's
Yeah,
difficult for the
Ready.
it's hard.
right-handed
All right,
person.
we're ready for you.
Hey, go.
Go.
Oh, sorry. 3, 2, 1, go.
A car.
Okay.
It's a bus. The
That
school
car's
bus.
jumping from building to building. No. The
Jumping off into the water. Dom and Brian jumping into the water.
Is it a car?
jumping into the sun.
Sunshine. Driving off into the sunset.
Brian driving off in the
drives
sunset.
into the sunset.
No. Oh, God,
Music.
Dom and Brian splitting
up.
at the end of
Wait,
Furious
is
7.
it a car?
ooh, what
Is it a
that?
bus? Is it a person? On wheels. Something on wheels. Going off into the.
Oh, they're pulling the bank vault through
Pulling the
Rio.
bank vault through the streets of Brazil.
What was it?
That's a vault.
Pulling the bank vault through the streets of
not the
Brazil.
sun. It's like the door of a vault.
Yeah,
of course.
now it makes sense.
Oh, wow. That's a really good one.
Oh, thanks.
It's much more fun when we all can try to work
is.
together.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because this is a movie about
This
family.
is about family.
Yeah.
This Pictionary game is about
Shouldn't be
family.
a team.
SJU
That's
fan.
just for The Rock and Vin Diesel.
Hello.
That's the only team.
And Tyrese, who's out of his mind.
Can we do the two after? That's
No, we'll wrap it all out. We'll do them all.
Okay,
We
we are running
we
a
have
little
9
tight on
minutes to
time.
kill before that concert starts. So
I'm so
We still have to
excited.
do our movie fight.
Not just any concert.
I feel like we did
Wiz
the. I
Khalifa.
think we did the. We'll do the movie fight. But this is more fun.
I want
Okay.
Ludacris to come out and rap.
Me too.
Oh, this is
Ready.
space.
Spenny,
You
Spenny.
got this, Spencer.
You can do this.
2, 1, go.
He looks like an artist.
Ooh,
Water.
grass. Water.
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 Wait,
There's a boat.
A boat.
Submarine. A
Oh my God!
sailing.
Sailboat.
It's too fast and furious. They're jumping over. It's when they
jump the car from the dock onto the boat at the end of Too Fast and Furious.
So good.
Good.
Shout out to you, Cole Hauser.
Wow.
Good work. Oh, that was excellent, Spencer. That was excellent.
I still am surprised with how many of these we've gotten right. We've only gotten one wrong, and it
That
was
one
the
was
kid from Home
incredibly hard.
Improvement.
Yeah, That's incredibly hard.
No,
It was really challenging.
That's really
okay? What
hard.
would you guys have done?
nothing.
I would have
They
called. I
screwed
would have
us.
been like, no.
More difficult than it is. Hey, see, this is a hard.
Ooh, damn with the flip method. The flip method. All right.
All right,
All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
But
It's
It's
oh,
butt?
it's under butts. It's under butts.
Just butts?
Yes.
Okay, great.
It's not a Fast and Furious movie without underbutt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You need to hang cheek if you want to be.
all right.
Last one. Let's go, Roxy. Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Oh, this is
I hope it's more butts.
What do we have here? The finale.
Thought it was gonna be.
We got demonetized because of that one. Though.
Oh yeah, it's
Did we?
too
I
realistic.
don't know. We drew a butt.
It's pornographic, Dan.
We drew a butt.
I mean,
That could have been a
also-
butt.
look
That
at
could
the
have
size of
been a
those legs.
schlong. That could have been
Well,
muscles.
I had to
that could have been
exaggerate.
runny
I had to
nose.
make
Got
sure
the
I
nose in front.
exaggerated the size of the butt to
Yeah,
make
because-
sure that you knew that
we
that
knew
was
it
the
was the
focal
butt.
point.
Yeah, those are
Obviously.
some big
Much
cakes.
like the films themselves.
yes. Hello. It is not a Fast and Furious movie without a butt.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
They're jumping from building to building.
There's a flag.
There's a flag.
That's a-
Oh, it's the checkered flag at the end. It's the
Brazil.
checkered
This
flag.
is
Brazil. This is
Brazil.
Brazil.
This is Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Fast Five was on last night. I totally watched it.
We did good.
Stuff.
I'm proud of us. I'm proud of all of us.
Dude,
Done.
that was excellent.
Yeah.
Crushed it.
I still can't believe I got one wrong. The kid
one
from
is
Home
hard.
Improvement.
No
Get
one
out
does.
of
That's
here.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
not your
insane.
fault.
That's not going to
the
hold
fault
up
of
on.
whoever
That's
put
not
that
going to
in.
hold up on appeal.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we're gonna do a quick movie fight, and then I'm gonna roast the crap out of you guys, and then we're gonna get out of here. Let's get into this movie fight.
It's time for Screen Junkies
Should be like
movie
a. See, what do we
fight.
have? We have 6 minutes, so we don't want to step on. So we should do a like a. How long's your roast going to take, Roxy?
A full minute.
So 5-minute movie
Oh,
fight.
Guys,
All right.
I am out of
Full
breath
cut.
walking back and forth and drawing. That's a good sign. All right,
Pictionary is great.
the fight, guys, is going to be who is the best fast character. So we fought about the movies a little bit, but we're fighting the characters. All right, let's hear it. Spenny, coming to you.
I'll go Letty.
Whoa.
All right.
I'm going down.
Luke Hobbs.
Let's,
I knew somebody was throwing out
Yeah.
knobs.
all right, let's hear a little bit more about why, Spencer.
Letty epitomizes both extremes of Fast and the Furious. A, taking itself way too seriously, and B, being completely ridiculous and over the top. She plays it like, she's Dom's, long, ride or die, down for life side counterpart. But she also is like, she's had amnesia. She's like worked. She's been a terrorist. She's done all this crazy crap, and she still like plays it grounded. And you actually believe that she loves Dominic Toretto and would be with him forever, even though she's already been through this whole like bad like B movie amnesia side plot. I just think she epitomizes the contradictions and the promise of the Fast franchise the most.
Sasha.
I mean, if you want to talk about taking yourself way too seriously, you got to talk about Dom Toretto, played by Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, he is the ride or die. Vin Diesel is the ride or die of this franchise. He's the one who's like, we're not going to stop at 3. We're not going to stop at 5. We're not even going to stop at 8. We're stopping maybe at 10, but with spin-offs. You want to talk about grounded? This is a man who has truly made this franchise his life. He believes everything. And he's also the only one who has truly created this universe where cars and people defy the laws of physics. He's the only one who can jump off of a tank, go through the air, grab Letty, land on a car, and it's like, yeah, girl, I got you.
They can all do that.
You don't just jump off of one building, you ride through 3. This is a film that is about heart, it's about family, it's about bro love, and it's about underbutts.
You say
And
he's
you
ride
don't
or
get
die,
that
Sasha. Where was he for 2 and 3? Where was he,
That was not
Sasha?
his-
Where was Dominic? Where was he? I didn't see him in Tokyo.
All right,
That
wait,
is
Dan,
an issue with
Dan,
Universal.
we gotta hear from you.
That's a great defense of Vin Diesel, but we're not talking about actors. We're talking about characters. And the Fast and the Furious would have stopped at 5 if not for Luke Hobbs, who they've been leaning on from the time he came into this franchise to the time that they're now spinning him off into his own movies because they want to see more of this character. He's actually got things to do. He's a family man. He's interesting. I care about him coaching his kids' soccer games. I care about him ripping casts off his arms. He's got like ties to everybody. He's actually got like feuds going on. Like if you told me they hadn't recorded a new line for Dominic Toretto since the 4th movie, I would believe you because he says like 8 things over and over again. Plus he's growling most of them. I can't understand it. And Letty, I like a good character. I can't get a beat on her because she's always changing. She's with Dom, and she's got amnesia, and then she's evil, and then she's good, and then she's bad. She's just going like every movie.
qualifies
She's
as an
a
arc
different.
in this
Every movie
franchise.
she's
That's
a
an arc.
different character. Hobbs is consistent. He's funny. He's interesting. You know where he stands.
And he's gone, Dan. He went off to start his own
We'll
franchise.
see.
He turned his back on family.
Well, but also, I mean, with Luke Hobbs would only be, a hero is only as good as the villain that they're going up against. And the thing that makes Hobbs so great is seeing him go up against Dom. Dom, who is the character that has anchored this franchise, you don't just bring in some random Luke Hobbs. You have to have, like, I'm sorry, I love Brian O'Connor, but Luke Hobbs going up against Brian O'Connor doesn't really mean anything to me. But Luke Hobbs going up against Dom Toretto is a house people drive past in Los Angeles. Toretto is a garage that people go and do donuts in front of. Toretto is the family business of this film. He is the character who gives you all the action, all of the heart, so much joy. He is the character
There is
who's
no
gifted you.
way you can put Joy and Dominic Toretto in the same sentence. He may have started out as the anchor, but now he is sinking the franchise down to the bottom of the
When's
sea.
the last
It is
time we saw the Toretto garage?
Yeah, the garage is
One?
long gone.
4, maybe?
He is
blew
taking
it up.
himself so seriously, and now it's like Vin Diesel's worst instincts is like, oh, I want to get a Best Actor nomination in this Fast and Furious movie. We were stuck with him on that plane monologuing for hours when that's not what the people want. They want all the rest of the stuff. They want the fun and the butts.
All right,
They want what
final
Luke
thought.
Hobbs brings to the franchise. Luke
Hobbs has never brought a butt.
Luke
Dan has his
Hobbs
final thought.
has one of the
He
nicest
has
butts.
arm butts.
He's got arm butts. He's got you name it. He's got all the butts. Luke Hobbs brought the fun
Arms are the
and
butt
the
of the man.
crazy,
This is
over the
true.
top energy to this franchise that saved it. We'll see what this new movie is without Luke Hobbs. I suspect that we may be going down the same self-serious butthole that we went down when
Butts
butts
are what saved this
Sasha,
movie.
final thought.
All I'm saying is you cannot have this film without Dominic Toretto, and I feel like Luke Hobbs is a great character, but Luke Hobbs really depends on people like Jason Statham, really depends on people like Dominic Toretto. Luke Hobbs is just a reaction character. You need a character that drives this narrative, and the character that drives this narrative and has from the beginning is Dominic Toretto.
For better and for worse. And I will say lately it's been worse. Now, Vin Diesel, The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, they got options. Michelle Rodriguez, this is all she got, man. She is playing this like her life depends on it.
Avatar.
Ding, ding, ding. What is an arm butt?
I'm just
His
saying
muscles,
that
they're big arm butts.
Yeah,
You
arms
put them
are,
together, there's a crack there.
This is a hard one because I don't even know what nonsense you all just spewed,
I
but
think the
I think
answer
she
is
spewed it the
they all
best.
win.
Sasha, you get the point on this one.
I did
tough
for Dom.
call,
did,
tough
you
You
did.
guys
call.
really
Did
feel
it for
bad that
Dom.
nobody went for Ryan.
Well, I could have gone for the cheap argument and said Brian, because
Yeah.
then I just felt like, listen,
seem
Brian's a
fair.
great character, but I'm not going to put Roxy in the position to have to be like, well, I'm not gonna, like, come
Yeah,
on.
I
don't
love
put me
Paul
in that
Walker
position.
so much. I miss him.
All right, now it's the time that I roast
Oh,
the crap
yes,
out of you
yes.
guys, and then we get out of
You're
here.
technically the opening act for Wiz Khalifa. Because
Oh my
people
God,
can
I
watch
just
you,
got really scared.
and then they'll switch over to
It's
the
a dream
concert.
come
There we
true.
go.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, Wiz, I'm doing it for you. All right, you guys ready?
So
Yeah.
Ray, do you need us to give you a beat?
Nope. Cool, I'm doing it without one. Yo. I'm gonna roast some fools today. It was supposed to be freestyle, but I said nay. I've waited years to say this, so I'm gonna do it right, even if it's about to cause a fight. Spenny. You're hard to roast because you're so private. It's like you're hiding something and we won't survive it. What's in your closet other than hats and t-shirts? Probably a lot of smugness. Let's dig up some dirt.
All right.
Okay, so it's like
So that was the dirt. Now
to
it's
roast me
time.
later. That's-
So that's the roast. Now it's time for our guy named Dan. And I know you all think that he's the man. But let's be honest with a trailer about you. To show the people really who you are. Don't lie. I found out the
free
truth.
verse. This is amazing.
Chloe from
Poetry.
marketing is your Babe Ruth. Yes, that's right. You're a movie pass stan. That's why you rant to cover your plan. To take over the world and bark your way to the top. Also, Phantom Thread was whack. You've got to stop. Oh, I like that sound. I should make that happen more. Sasha Pro Raver, you got thrown into this, so it's not exactly fair that you get a diss, but I'll do it anyway because that's my job, and otherwise I'd look like a total slob. Wait, that's a diss on myself. Okay, where have you been? Somewhere on a shelf? Because you don't come to SJU anymore. Well, she doesn't even go here, so she can't sit with us.
Oh.
That makes you Regina George pre-getting hit by a bus. And Joe, wherever you are, you're not off the hook. You're the one who made me write this little book. So I'm coming for you. Just not the way your cats come for you.
Oh no.
But still, I really have to be true. Your wife is clearly your better half. Maybe we should have asked Torland to be on our staff.
Wow.
I'd roast,
Oh, she's not done.
Nope, there's more. I'd roast Ryan, but he can barely hit a bell. Plus, he's off camera, and I don't want to yell.
Nice.
So now it's time to roast all our fans. Whoa. Nah, just kidding. You're all part of my clan. Wait, guys, after this, do I still have a job? I've been getting fired a lot recently, and I don't want to sob.
Bravo.
Guys, come on. It was so good.
So much better than it could have been. Wow. That was
What do
great.
you mean?
No, you got
High risk,
there
high
were some
reward.
good ones in there.
That was
Fantastic.
dig.
About the
That was
better
good.
half. That was good.
Right?
Good.
Thanks, guys, so much. All right, let's get the heck out of here.
right.
Spenny, what do they have to do in order to see you next time?
I don't want this to escalate into anything dangerous, but if you could get your hands on some nitrous oxide in
Right.
honor of Fast and the Furious, maybe do some whippets. Not too many, just enough that you black out until Wednesday. And I'll
Right.
be right back here.
Sasha, same with you, or where can they find you?
You can find me at Sasha Pearl Raver on Twitter and Instagram. And if you guys have any ideas for great female directors for a horror comedy, send them to me because we are looking for them right now, and I want to pass them on to the producers.
Damn. You
So
guys
if you have
write that in the
ideas,
Making
comments.
moves.
Yeah. Okay. Dan?
You can find me right here on SJU on Twitter at Merle Dan, and you can only find this fine piece of cutlery for the next 30 seconds here on SJU. That's right, this offer is coming to an end. Your last chance to own this piece of movie memorabilia and history.
Please don't slash your fingers. we go
Only
off the air.
$47.99 for 3 monthly payments.
The leopard print is so weird. It's so strange. All right.
3 payments
Is it
of
leopard print or is it underbutt print?
Yeah.
It's
It
print.
is a.
Made of real thongs
What is
discarded from the
underbutt
set.
print?
This was held in the bicep butt of Dwayne The Rock
Jonathan,
Johnson.
take us out of here. Bye. See you guys. Bye.
Act
Monday.
now, and
Oh,
we'll
God.
throw in a special mini Nas switchblade.
Oh, yeah.